Hi, ever wonder where Dalmatian dogs came from? Watch this and you'll find out. Hi, I'm Jen O'Bridge. I'm the cruise queen. Today we're going to go to Split in Croatia. We visited Split a couple of times on one of our cruises and discovered that yet again the Game of Thrones was filmed there, and they love to boast about it. They also do a tour on the Game of Thrones. So seems like all that kind of region, some part of the Game of Thrones was filmed there. And so they also have a little museum that you can go and visit, and you can get trips again. Do a tour of the Game of Thrones. You can go in and get your photograph. You can pay to have your photograph taken with the Queen of Dragons throne and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff, but it's actually quite a lovely place to visit. We did a bus tour, which I have to say was mainly countryside. They don't seem to have a lot that they want to show you, like outside of the town itself. So it wasn't like we're going to this site or that site. It was, this is the beach, these are the beaches, and this is the countryside, and there's some more beach, more countryside, and it was lovely. But what they did tell us was some of the famous people that came from Split, which was really interesting. They told us some of the history, but I'm not going to go into a bunch of that with you. But I tell you, one of the most famous people that came from Split was Tesla, the guy who created the Tesla car. So that was quite interesting. But they've got other people. They've got like tennis players and people like that. So a lot of famous people, and they're very proud of that. Very proud of the people that came out of Split. It's quite a small place, and again, they have a thriving wine industry apparently, and there's lots of things that you can do in Split. One thing I didn't tell you is that Split is in the Dalmatia province of Croatia, and Dalmatian dogs were actually named after Dalmatia. They kind of came out of Croatia, came out of Dalmatia. So I didn't know that. I had no idea that it was named after a place. They were named after a place, but apparently they are. One of the things we did in Split, we had a walk around, and then we found this nice little coffee place where they had all these soft cushions and tables, and opposite us, we were very close to the Game of Thrones museum, and opposite us there was a street musician, and he was very good, so we just sat there and enjoyed I think I actually probably had wine, although I don't think I did. I had coffee. So actually the Dalmatian coffee ritual is something they take quite seriously. It is almost like a ritual. They don't have coffee to go. Having a cup of coffee in Split is it's a long time thing. You don't just grab it and go. You sit down and you savor your coffee and you enjoy it, and there's no hurry. So if you just want a quick swig, don't do it in Split, because you're not going to get a quick coffee. The coffee was actually really nice, as I remember, but it was quite a slow process. It took a while to come, and then they took ages to come to get the bill. But I realised that it was because for them, having a cup of coffee is a leisurely pastime. And it was very nice. We sat there listening to the music, and that was really lovely. Split is the second largest city in Croatia, so it's bustling. It's got a lot going for it. Again, though, it's a very old city. They've got lots of stone buildings, lots to see. And there's a church bell, I think it's a church bell, a clock. There's a clock that chimes, and these little men come out. So it's quite a big thing. people wait for to watch it happen. It was raining a little bit, so we saw it and then kind of scuttled back to our little coffee place. But again, lovely city, lovely place to visit. Croatia, I think, is one of these unsung countries that is becoming more and more popular as people are realizing that it's a beautiful, beautiful place to go. So if you are tempted to go visit Split, whether it's for Game of Thrones, which by the way is about 70 quid for the tour, or for the beaches and the architecture and just the oldie worldy feel, or for the coffee ritual, then do hit the subscribe button so you can learn more about different places I've visited. Hit the notification bell and give me a like, a thumbs up like. I'm Jan Obridge, I'm the Cruise Queen. Have an amazing week. Bye.